Oh, hi guys. Welcome back. Today I have a new new setup of my study live stream. As you guys can see, before I always started my study live stream in my laptop, and from this one I will start from Apple computer, and the so it seems like much better than that laptop. Okay, I need some time. I need some time to get used to it. So in this sense, it is also start from today is possible that allow me to go outside and bring the browser and, for example, like in library to live streaming. I am very happy about it, and hope you guys have a very, very well study day. Let's start. Before that, I can also study it live streaming in YouTube, but I never tried the Chrome, and I always use the Safari. So it is quite different. And just now it's raining, and absolutely I can plan to go out today near Alexanderplatz there. So but as well I need to clean up the room, and so it is a little bit complicated, but let's just start. I don't know whether you guys see my new video in my YouTube channel, Gefei-FIONA study channel. It is a cafe video log from Zoologische Garten Starbucks. Usually I do not like very much Starbucks because that was somehow the forbidden area of the place which I cannot go, or meant not to be go there, or should not go there very often. But I just think there is a new cafe shop, and it's a very well place to study. So I just randomly edited that video yesterday, and that was successful. And so I hope you guys can check that video. Is the voice, which I think the voice band of that video a little bit loud. So next one, I will try to make that a little bit, make that volume a little bit decreasing, so that I hope you guys will enjoy. That was nearly 20 minutes to have a 15 minutes quick study session that you can open that video and just feel free to click it. Okay, let's just get started. Yeah. So to say that when I go out want to study live streaming outside, then I just need to open the Chrome and to ensure that that place outside will have an internet to connect with, so that so that is possible to live streaming in library in my university. Actually, I planned for a long time, absolutely, like more than half year, or I tried last semester since May or since June. Already 3-4 months that I plan to do that live stream in my university's library. But I just felt because the internet connection there was not so well, so that I decided to delay that live streaming in the library. Okay. Let's check first the to-do list and oh,今天早上起来呢，我把这个 Roulette S Plus 充电，现在还没有充好，充好之后我应该可以出门吧，现在还不能。Strange because when I open this this website from Chrome and I will see I will see 19 grad 19 19 grade well I will see a square like, so it's very strange, but I try to get used to it. I'm back. I feel a little bit verwirrend, confused. 20% Apple Pencil. Okay. Okay. 不知道把钢笔放在哪里了。 Okay. I got a little bit thought. Um, I was search for this means earnings function that I don't know which part that belong to in the whole ecosystem and economic theoretical system. I don't know which part or which parts in the whole structure of economic theoretical system that it belongs to. So it's a little bit strange because I already since 10 days or 1 week don't write any notes in this paper because this notebook only includes the writings which are after which the paper notes, which I read articles or papers from authoritative publisher that I will write some notes here. Besides, I will also add some graphic or some tabella or some universities uh, brand. So yeah, so it is kind of preparation notebook. But I don't know why I just like 10 days not write anything in this notebook. But since 3 days ago or 4 days ago, I don't remember that I the courses for next semester because it will start actually at 17th October, and I still have 9 days to go. So I left a few page black, and I think in that moment which I stopped in this in this earning equation because I cannot continue. Maybe I just did some mistake in my past purchasement and so on. So in this sense, I today I reopen this book and I will check. I will continue finish writing this because this is somehow basic information from the website means earning function that is from Wikipedia, the free search engine for knowledge, and so some basic information, some basic information. So I'll continue write it down and finish it because that was not so much to write down, and few pages left black, and so that's why I just got randomly little bit thoughts about it. And now the weather is very, very bright and it's not raining anymore. Like today morning, it is rained a little bit, like a few seconds, and yeah. And at next week, Monday, I will have a special week. But in that week, I also want to go to the visa center, passport center to deal with my passport issue and to make extension of my passport and so on. So a lot of things to do. Yeah. Because that was from a working paper from a year. That is in August 2021, like last year, and combining data from exams taken at university, enlistment with earnings records from the tax register documented an increase in the relative labor market return. So I just stopped here. Labor market returns on and the evolution of cognitive skills, theory and evidence. As a specificity of non-financial firms. So I don't know where these equations is here. Yeah, I will finish first. Write the basic description from Wikipedia, and so it's from Wikipedia, and so it is very similar, like the function, like this Wilkinson statistic. I was afraid a little bit because I recently things that when I search for example, like Wilkinson statistics and means learning function, that is too specific. That I don't know where this kind of search comes from, and I just search for this Wilkinson statistic and means learning function. From my point of view now, I want to have a guess, and I think it's from the Chinese eco side, because that was specific, and the character was linked with WX, because WX was the character character of a classmate of me many years ago, 4 years or 5 years, 6 years ago, or 5 years or 6 years ago. So and linked with a single product which I bought in Asia supermarket. So naturally I will link that to a Chinese eco scholar or researcher. And besides it is also similar, like when I have that interview in Leipzig University eco department, macroeconomic department, and they give me some question, like two, three questions. One of those questions was to question whether I know that Cambridge equation or not. To be honest, I said, to be honest, I don't know that equation. It seems like very high level mathematical equation. So I don't know. I just said I don't know. And this one, Wilkinson statistic was comes again, like recycled during 1.5 months or 2 months or 3 months. So it is a little bit strange. And this one means an earning function that also linked with a single product. So it makes me wonder, but the problem is here. When I study at home or study outside, or maybe go to another city and to have some interview or to study in some public place, that makes so much difference. For example, when I look this means earning function and Wilkinson statistic that was linked to two separate products into different categories. One is cashier, one is the things one is cashier, and one is pen that we use to write, and another one is for eat. So so this are quite same. They're quite same, but I don't want to mention that Cambridge University. I don't have any I don't have non-respective mind towards Cambridge University, and I don't have any bad judgment about a better university, even at the current university which I studied in. So so that's why that's why make me think of another another question from that interview that was so similar. And the Cambridge University, um, a very famous world ranking university, and I don't know why they just put me reversed here uh, to make that equivalent to some single products. It seems like I just look down their university or don't treat their university very respectfully, but actually I treat them very respectful. And I don't know why, in this sense, that they that they that that they questioned that equation. And um, although it sounds like very complicated and it is not in our lecture book and I don't think that is really somehow uh, generally be added in textbook in Germany, at least, maybe in England or in USA, but at least it is not in Germany. So I don't know why, in this sense, they think that I treat them not equally in this sense. So that's somehow problematic. And yeah, yeah, it's too different. It's too different thinking pattern. And the problem which they the problematic which stand which they stand in different point of view. Okay. But although think back, rethink this kind of problems. When, for example, like in Leipzig University, that they asked me that question about Cambridge equation. It's somehow very Cambridge equation. It's somehow very economic, economically, but I mean, in a sense, the mathematical economically means that when we talk about the whole theoretical economic system, that the mathematical part is more somehow um, based on many complicated equations and so on. Is more MIT style, and another one is more like Chicago school or Austria school. That uh, they also allow them to present some economic meaning in the sense with non-mathematical sense. So it is means all free school or those kind of thinking mind school and so on. So they also allow the second one which I mentioned, that they also allow them to use some words to describe what's the economic meaning and so on. So in this sense, okay, when I think deeply, why and how they give me that question about Cambridge equation, it is maybe because because the triple test to entering into those kind of top universities in England. So this kind of triple test is kind of mathematical examination test to in order to go to those kind of so university entry exam. Okay, so so it is more or less mathematic based equation. And so now we have three products, and one is triple, which for the camera to be fixed on the ground, and another one is cup, which I first day moves in and put in as key, uh, and and the other one is a small ball with some dark green color, um, linked with classmates, and another one is pen. Um, it's pen color that I shouldn't buy. Okay, that's kind of four products, right, FP? Um, so in this sense, I don't think this kind of problematic will have any reason to be enlarged, because that is no place to be enlarged any effect. And I also bought another more more essential or more shouldn't buy products in my life. So in this sense, in this sense, I think maybe it's because of this, but never looked down any products and any single details of the real life, and it will reflected um, reversely into our mind system, and mind system will interact with them and reflected into the reality which we live in. Okay, cool. That's kind of thoughts which I think currently in this current moment. Um, yeah. So a little bit cleared. Now I write it, and yeah. Now it's 14 o'clock 38 seconds. it. Yeah. This is my to-do list for 3 days, recent 3 days. So still need to do a lot. Okay, guys, I will close this live stream. Till next one.